Hey, and welcome to English Avenue Podcast.
Hey, Anna, I have brought something that will solve every problem in your life.
Is it money?
No!
Then please lower your expectations.
It is a positivity jar.
That sounds dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yes, people put very confident advice inside little jars.
These are positive messages.
Give me one.
All right. Here. Everything happens for a reason.
Yesterday, I dropped an entire bowl of soup on the kitchen floor.
Perhaps the floor was hungry.
I already dislike this jar.
We're only just started.
Good. Let's start the episode before I accidentally drop the jar, too. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. Today, Anna is testing my positivity and possibly my patience.
You brought a jar full of motivational messages. You accepted the risk.
I thought it would be a cheerful way to talk about how to stay positive every day.
It could be, but I want to know whether these messages actually help when life becomes difficult.
So we're putting positivity on trial.
Yes, you can be the lawyer for the jar.
And you?
I'll ask the uncomfortable questions.
You are very good at that.
Thank you.
That wasn't completely a compliment.
I'll take it anyway.
Before we choose another message, what does staying positive mean to you?
It doesn't mean feeling happy every minute.
Good, because I failed at that before breakfast.
What happened?
We'll get to that.
Staying positive means responding to an imperfect day without immediately deciding that everything is terrible.
That sounds much more realistic.
Let's see if your jar agrees.
I'll choose the next message.
Don't search for a good one.
I'm not searching.
Your hand has been inside the jar for a suspiciously long time.
Fine, this one.
Read it.
Choose happiness.
There it is.
What?
The kind of advice that sounds lovely until you actually need it.
You don't believe we can choose happiness?
Not whenever we want. Imagine that you call me after a horrible day.
All right.
You tell me your train was canceled, you lost an important document, and someone was rude to you at work.
That sounds like a terrible day.
Then I smile and say, Jake, choose happiness.
I would choose a different friend.
That's the problem. The message may be well-intentioned, but it can make people feel responsible for every difficult emotion.
As if being sad means they're doing something wrong.
Yes. Sometimes you're sad because something sad happened. Sometimes you're worried because the situation is uncertain. You cannot always change that feeling immediately.
Then what can we choose?
Perhaps not the first feeling, but sometimes we can choose our next response.
That happened to me this morning.
Is this the breakfast failure you mentioned?
Partly. I woke up late, put my shirt on inside out, and burned my toast.
A powerful beginning.
Then I couldn't find my keys.
Where were they?
In my hand.
You were holding them?
Yes, but I was looking for them with the other hand.
How long did this continue?
Longer than I would like to admit.
I wish I'd seen it.
I'm glad you didn't. By that point, I had completely lost my composure.
Your calm self-control?
Gone, because of burnt toast, an inside-out shirt, and a set of keys I was already holding.
A very powerful morning.
Then I looked at the time and thought, this whole day is going to be awful.
One difficult morning suddenly became a terrible whole day?
Yes, my mind took 3 small problems and magnified them.
It made them feel much bigger than they really were.
Much bigger. Burnt toast became proof that nothing was going to work.
What did you do next?
I nearly opened social media.
That would have helped.
I heard the sarcasm.
Good.
Instead, I put my phone down and asked, what would make the next 5 minutes easier?
That is a much better question than how can I become happy immediately?
I changed my shirt, opened the window, and made fresh toast.
Did you feel wonderful?
No, but I felt less chaotic.
And sometimes that is enough. We put too much pressure on ourselves to make a complete emotional transformation.
Yes. If I'm in a bad mood, I think I have to become cheerful immediately.
You don't. You may only need to become calm enough to choose what happens next.
So moving from miserable to happy isn't the only successful change.
No. You can move from overwhelmed to slightly calmer, from stuck to moving, from confused to a little clearer.
Then choose happiness is leaving the jar.
What are you writing instead?
I'm writing, choose one helpful next step.
Much better.
There, our first repaired message.
Your handwriting still needs repairing.
One problem at a time, Anna.
Fair enough.
Although I'm surprised you don't like choose happiness. You always seem naturally positive.
Do I?
Yes, you're usually the calm person. People probably come to you when they're having a difficult day.
They do, and that can create a different problem.
What kind of problem?
Sometimes when everyone thinks you're the positive one, you begin to believe you're not allowed to have a difficult day yourself.
Do you feel that way?
Sometimes. Friends call me when they're worried, family members tell me their problems. I usually listen and try to help.
That sounds like you.
But sometimes I'm tired too. Sometimes I don't have a calm answer.
I probably forget that when I bring my problems to you.
You're not the only one.
What do you do when you don't have the energy to be reassuring?
Usually, I try to sound reassuring anyway.
Even when you're struggling?
Yes. A few weeks ago, I had several things on my mind. Nothing dramatic, but I felt emotionally tired.
Did you tell anyone?
Not at first. A friend called because she was worried about a decision. I listened for almost an hour.
You stayed on the call for an hour?
Yes, but honestly, I didn't have the energy for that conversation.
Then why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to disappoint her.
What happened afterward?
I sat quietly and felt annoyed.
With your friend?
At first, yes. Then I realized she didn't know I needed support because I hadn't told her.
You were waiting for her to notice something you were actively hiding.
Yes, it wasn't very fair to either of us.
What did you say when you called her back?
I said, "I'm glad you talked to me, but I was having a difficult day too."
How did she respond?
She said, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Fair question.
Very fair. I had been trying so hard to remain the calm, positive friend that I wasn't being honest.
That reminds me of another message in this jar.
Which one?
I saw it near the top. Wait, here it is.
Good vibes only.
That sounds very different after hearing your story.
Yes, because where are the difficult feelings supposed to go?
Apparently, they must wait outside.
Then I'll be outside with them.
You're rejecting the good vibes?
No, I'm rejecting the word only.
That makes sense.
There is nothing wrong with enjoying positive energy, but when we say good vibes only, we may accidentally tell people that sadness, worry, and disappointment are not welcome.
So they pretend.
Perhaps. They smile, change the subject, or say, "I'm fine," even when they aren't.
Have you ever known that someone wasn't fine, even though they said they were?
Of course, sometimes the words say one thing, but everything else says something different.
Their voice becomes quieter.
They stop making eye contact.
Or they say, "I'm fine," much too quickly.
Yes, but we also have to be careful. We shouldn't force someone to explain their feelings before they're ready.
What could we say?
You don't have to talk about it, but I'm here if you want to.
That is gentle.
It gives the person a choice. Support should feel like an open door, not an interview.
Then let's replace good vibes only.
Right. All honest feelings are welcome.
There. That feels warmer.
It allows people to bring their real feelings into a conversation.
But when someone does bring us a difficult feeling, we often panic.
We do.
We think we need to say something wise immediately.
And when we cannot think of anything wise, we reach for one of these.
A jar message?
Look on the bright side. Everything will be fine. Other people have it worse.
I have definitely said all three.
Did they help?
I'm beginning to think you already know the answer.
I want to hear it from you.
All right. I once gave a friend some very well-intentioned but very unhelpful positive advice.
What happened?
He applied for a job he really wanted. He prepared for weeks, reached the final interview, and then received a rejection.
Oh, no.
He sounded completely deflated.
As though all his confidence and excitement had suddenly disappeared?
Yes, he had put so much hope into that opportunity.
What did you say to him?
I immediately said, "Don't worry, a better job is waiting for you."
You couldn't possibly know that.
I know. He became very quiet and then asked, "Can I be disappointed for one evening?"
Oh, that must have stopped you for a moment.
It did.
What did you say?
Yes.
Good recovery.
We ordered food and complained about the interview process.
Was the complaining helpful?
For that evening, yes. He didn't want a plan. He didn't want advice. He wanted someone to understand why he was upset.
And what happened the following day?
We looked at other opportunities.
That's important. Positivity does not always need to arrive first.
Sometimes disappointment needs a little room before hope can enter.
That belongs in your jar.
I'll need a larger piece of paper.
It also shows that complaining is not always negative.
You believe complaining can be helpful?
Sometimes. If you say, that meeting was exhausting, I need a short break, you are recognizing how you feel.
But if I describe every annoying moment from the meeting for the next 3 hours,
You may be keeping yourself inside it.
so how do I know whether talking is helping?
Ask yourself, do I need comfort, a solution, or simply someone to listen?
What if I don't know?
You can say that too. I'm upset, and I'm not sure what I need yet.
That sounds honest.
Honest language is often more helpful than positive advice.
I understand that now. With my friend, I was trying to rush him toward a positive ending because his disappointment made me uncomfortable.
And you were giving him a future that you couldn't promise.
Which brings us back to the first message you pulled from the jar.
Everything happens for a reason.
Do you still dislike it?
I don't always dislike it. I just think we often say it too early.
Before the person has even had time to understand what happened.
Or before they've had time to admit that it hurt.
Do you believe difficult experiences can teach us something?
Of course. But that doesn't mean we must immediately turn every painful experience into a lesson.
Why not?
Because sometimes we're still experiencing it. Imagine that a plan I cared about has just failed.
You'd be disappointed.
And you immediately ask, what did this teach you?
Too soon?
Much too soon. At that moment, the honest answer might be, it taught me that I'm upset.
Then when should we look for the lesson?
When we're ready. A lesson discovered naturally can help us. A lesson forced too early can feel like pressure.
Have you ever understood something only much later?
Yes. Years ago, I applied for an opportunity I wanted very badly.
Did you get it?
No. At the time, people told me, it wasn't meant for you, and something better will come.
But you had only just been rejected. Did those comments comfort you?
Not then. Something better did eventually come, but that wasn't what I needed to hear in that moment.
What did you need?
Someone to say, I know you worked hard for this. It makes sense that you're disappointed.
And what did you learn later?
That I had connected one result with my entire sense of progress. I thought one rejection proved that I wasn't good enough.
But you couldn't see that while it was happening.
No, I needed distance.
Then perhaps the new message should be, you don't have to understand this today.
I like that.
It leaves the future open without inventing a reason.
It also removes the pressure to feel grateful for something that still hurts.
There, another repaired message.
Our jar is becoming much more sensible.
And much less cheerful.
Honest positivity can still be hopeful.
It just doesn't rush.
Right. It gives us space to feel something before we decide what it means.
Space before giving advice. Space before trying to fix everything.
Although creating that kind of space is becoming difficult.
Because we fill every quiet moment?
Often with this.
My phone?
It has been waiting beside your hand throughout this entire conversation.
That felt strangely personal.
It was meant to.
I'm not using it.
You checked it twice.
I checked the time.
There is a clock on the wall.
I don't trust that clock.
We often reach for our phones without even deciding to, especially when we feel uncomfortable or bored.
Or first thing in the morning.
That too.
You don't check your phone in the morning?
I try not to.
The word try sounds important.
It is very important.
What do you do instead?
Nothing impressive. I open the curtains, drink some water, and stand near the window for 2 quiet minutes.
Only 2 minutes?
I'm not trying to transform my life before breakfast. I'm allowing myself to enter the day before the world enters my mind.
No journal?
No.
No exercise?
No.
No green drink?
Why is the drink always green?
Apparently, positivity has a color.
Those 2 minutes don't make me wildly happy. They give me something quieter.
What would you call it?
Contentment. That feeling that, for this small moment, I don't need anything else.
No exciting achievement?
Just water, an open curtain, and 2 peaceful minutes.
Maybe positivity is sometimes closer to contentment than excitement.
I think it often is. Happiness can feel bright and energetic. Contentment feels quiet and settled.
I like that.
You don't need a perfect morning routine. You only need to notice which small habits leave you feeling clearer.
Mine could be making coffee without taking my phone into the kitchen.
Could you manage that?
The phone would only be a few meters away.
Again, that wasn't my question.
I could try.
Good.
And if I keep trying but nothing changes, perhaps effort isn't the real problem.
Perhaps the plan needs to change.
That sounds like a warning for another message in the jar.
Which one?
Never give up.
Oh.
That reaction was different.
Because I used to believe that message completely.
You? I thought you were going to criticize it immediately.
A few years ago, I joined an online course because I wanted to improve a skill for work.
What was the course like?
Long recorded lessons, pages of notes, and difficult exercises at the end of every section.
Did you enjoy it?
Not at all.
And you still stayed with it?
For nearly 3 months.
Why?
Because I had paid for it. And because stopping felt like failure.
Were you learning?
A little. But mostly, I was opening the course, staring at the lesson, and feeling guilty.
So the course was becoming another source of pressure.
It was. But every time I thought about leaving, I heard the same message in my head. Never give up.
You continued with a method that wasn't working because you wanted to prove that you could continue.
Yes. I cared more about not looking like a quitter than I cared about actually learning.
What changed?
A colleague asked what I had learned from the course.
What did you say?
I gave a very long answer that contained almost no information.
That is a special skill.
It became obvious that I needed a different approach.
What did you do?
I stopped the course.
You actually stopped?
Yes! It felt uncomfortable at first. Then I found a smaller class where I could ask questions and practice with other people.
And that worked better?
Much better.
Then you didn't abandon the goal, you changed the method.
Right.
That required adaptability.
The ability to change your approach when the old one isn't working.
Adaptability is not the same as giving up.
No, it means you care more about making progress than proving that your first plan was perfect.
So, changing the path is not abandoning the destination.
I wish someone had told me that 3 months earlier.
We can put it in the jar now.
Know when to continue and when to change your approach.
I'm writing it.
How is the handwriting?
Adaptable.
That is not how handwriting works.
Mine has learned to change.
Of course it has.
Which message are you taking home?
All honest feelings are welcome.
Because of the conversation with your friend?
Yes, I don't want positivity to become another performance.
I'm taking choose one helpful next step.
Because of your morning?
Tomorrow, if something goes wrong, I'll try not to turn it into a prediction about the whole day.
That sounds sensible.
And if I burn my toast?
Make another piece.
And if I lose my keys?
Check your hands first.
Very helpful.
You can burn your toast without allowing it to predict the future.
I knew the toast story had a purpose.
Perhaps. Everything happens for a reason.
Really?
No, I just wanted to see your face.
That was cruel.
But you kept your composure.
Barely.
And now that we've repaired your positivity jar,
We can slow down some of the useful words that appeared along the way.
yes, it's time for Word Tour!
Yes, it's time for Word Tour, where we slow down useful words from today's conversation.
Our first word is composure.
Composure. Composure.
Composure means the ability to stay calm and in control of your emotions.
Or, in my case, the calm control I lost while looking for the keys in my own hand.
You could say, I took a slow breath and tried to regain my composure.
Regain my composure. That means become calm again after feeling worried, angry, or confused.
You could also say, she maintained her composure during a very difficult conversation.
Strong sentence. She may have felt emotional, but she remained calm on the outside.
Our next word is magnify.
Magnify. Magnify.
Magnify means to make something appear bigger than it really is.
We can magnify a small problem by thinking about it again and again.
You could say, my anxious thoughts magnified a small mistake.
Very useful. The mistake did not become bigger, but it felt bigger inside your mind.
Another example, try not to magnify one difficult moment into a terrible day.
That sentence could have saved my breakfast.
Our next word is deflated.
Deflated. Deflated.
Deflated means suddenly feeling less confident, hopeful, or excited.
Like my friend after he didn't get the job he wanted.
You could say, I felt completely deflated after receiving the rejection.
Honest sentence. You had hope before, and then the hope suddenly dropped.
Another example, her negative comment left me feeling a little deflated.
Not destroyed, not completely hopeless, just lower in confidence and energy than before.
Our next word is contentment.
Contentment. Contentment.
Contentment is a quiet feeling of happiness and satisfaction.
It is not wild excitement, it is the peaceful feeling that for this moment you have enough.
You could say, I felt a sense of contentment while sitting quietly by the window.
That fits today's conversation perfectly.
Another example, she found contentment in a simple daily routine.
Nice. Nothing dramatic happened. She simply felt peaceful and satisfied with the moment.
Our final word is adaptability.
Adaptability. Adaptability.
Adaptability means the ability to change your approach when a situation changes or your original plan does not work.
Like leaving an ineffective course and finding a learning method that suits you better.
You could say, adaptability helped me find a better way to reach my goal.
Strong sentence. You did not abandon the goal, you changed the way you were moving towards it.
Another example, adaptability is important when life does not follow your original plan.
Because continuing with the wrong plan is not always a sign of strength.
So today's words are composure, magnify, deflated, contentment, and adaptability.
5 words that show different parts of realistic positivity.
Keeping your composure when a moment becomes difficult.
Not magnifying a small problem.
Recognizing when disappointment leaves you deflated.
Finding contentment in an ordinary moment.
And using adaptability when your first approach is not working.
But understanding these words is only the first step.
Now let's use them to express real thoughts and experiences more naturally.
We're going to take some clear but basic sentences about positivity.
We're making them sound more precise, believable, and emotionally honest.
This is Say It Better. First sentence. I got very upset over a small problem.
The meaning is clear, but we can describe the emotional moment more precisely.
Say it better. I lost my composure over something quite small.
That sounds much natural.
Yes, I lost my composure means I could no longer remain calm or control my reaction.
And something quite small shows that you now see the situation more clearly.
Like looking for the keys that are already in your hand?
We will remember that story for a long time. Next sentence. I made the problem bigger in my head.
Very common experience.
The sentence is already understandable, but we can make it shorter and stronger.
Say it better. I magnified the problem in my mind.
That is more precise.
You are not saying the real problem became bigger?
You're saying your thoughts made it feel more serious than it really was.
One burnt piece of toast became evidence that my entire day was ruined.
A perfect example of magnifying a problem.
Next sentence. I felt very sad after I didn't get the opportunity.
Sad works, but it doesn't fully describe that sudden loss of confidence and excitement.
Say it better. I felt completely deflated after I was turned down.
That sounds more expressive.
Turned down means rejected or not accepted.
And deflated describes the emotional drop that sometimes follows rejection.
You were excited before, then the energy seemed to disappear.
Next sentence. I feel happy with simple things.
A lovely idea, but happy is quite general.
Say it better. I find contentment in small, ordinary moments.
That sounds calm and mature.
Yes, find contentment suggests a quiet and peaceful kind of happiness.
Not jumping around the room with excitement.
No, perhaps drinking tea, opening the curtains, or sitting silently for a moment.
Happiness does not always need to be loud. Next sentence. I changed my plan because it wasn't working.
Clear sentence, but we can make it show the positive quality behind that decision.
Say it better. I showed adaptability by changing my approach.
That sounds more confident.
Yes, you are not presenting the change as a failure.
You are recognizing that adjusting your method can be a strength.
The destination can remain the same even when the path changes.
Final sentence. I need to be positive even when I feel bad.
That sentence puts a lot of pressure on you.
It also suggests that an uncomfortable feeling must be removed immediately.
Say it better. I can acknowledge how I feel without letting it control my next step.
That is a strong upgrade.
Acknowledge means recognize and accept that the feeling is there.
You are not pretending to be happy.
But you are also not handing the entire day over to one difficult emotion.
The feeling gets a voice. It does not get every decision.
I like that.
Good. Let's leave that one in the jar.
I thought you said we didn't need the jar anymore.
We don't, but you carried it all the way here, so it should feel useful.
Thank you. That means a lot to the jar.
Before you go, write one honest message you would put inside your own positivity jar.
Keep it short, kind, and believable.
And if you enjoyed today's conversation, please like the episode and subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
Take care, keep learning, and keep speaking.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.